Hello everyone, MF here with the third part of my Glalther 17 project, the gas non-blowback pistol. And in this part I'm going over what made this pistol complete. First things first, let's talk about the foresight. Now this is not a regular made, like pre-made or bought foresight. This is one that I had to make from scraps. And what I did was take the Walther's disassembly pin, I'm going to show you with this, because they look almost exactly the same, except the Walther's here, the plate is squared. And what I did was cut off this much. Here's the remnants of it. And I sanded down the rest of this plate to the point where it would just slide and fit right into this slot right here for interchangeable foresights. And it came out perfect. It does not look brilliant, I'll admit that much, but it does the job. It's not flimsy. So that's what counts. Another thing that I've done was, in my last video I mentioned how the Glock 17 and Walther P99 safeties are identical, and that is a fact because the safety here snapped perfectly into place. Took zero effort as far as force or anything. I didn't have to do anything at all. It just snapped right in there. I had to push this pin out, and the whole trigger assembly just came right out. This hinge here, I had to pull it upward, twist, give it a little wiggle, and it just came right out. And I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's right here. See it moving? Okay. It works flawlessly. Here we have white dot indicating safe. Cannot pull the trigger. Red dot indicating fire. Okay. So, just I only had to do the three things, which was make or get a foresight, install safety, and the last and final thing, work on the magazine. Now, the magazine is not part of the gun per se, but it is part of my project. So, it was part of my project to fix this particular magazine, rather than going out and buying another one. But on that note, making this project cost me nothing but time. Moving on. Now, originally this magazine, as I mentioned numerous times, probably grow tired of me mentioning it, but leaked massively. I put a brand new valve in the magazine for my spares box, and it still leaks. But on a good note, it doesn't leak anywhere near. Maybe you'll be able to see it better if I take this mag plate off. There you go. It doesn't leak anywhere near as badly as it did. Before, you would put the gas or propane into the valve, and it would just come right out through the valve. But now it doesn't come out of the valve. When I filled it and I heard it leaking, I put my thumb here, just over it. I didn't cuff it. I just over it, and I didn't feel anything. On my thumb, anyway. I felt a breeze here, which meant it was coming from the seam, which then means it came from the O-ring. Now, either that O-ring is damaged or dry, and I can guarantee you it's not damaged, so it must be dry. Again, that's a good thing, because if it's dry, that means over time, from filling it, lubing it, the O-ring will expand and fix itself. And, since I've been messing with it last night, the magazine leaks less and less every time. So I'm getting somewhere with this magazine. I test fired it. I got off one squirt, just 1 second of just... As it leaked, I inserted it in the gun and test fired it, and it fires flawlessly. Flawlessly. Also, speaking of the mag, while I'm at it, it doesn't need to be pulled out of the mag well anymore, it just drops. I'll take zero credit for that. The Glalther 17 takes all responsibility for that little fix, so I didn't do anything. So, anyway, going back to the leaky mag, I also fired a few BBs out of it, fires flawlessly. So, the only thing wrong with the mag, the only thing wrong with the whole project is that this mag leaks, that's it. But there will be a test video regardless of the mag leaks or not. So, boom. It came out really, really nice. Nothing negative that I really need to point out. I mean, it's called nitpicky, but it's a little flawed here. For some reason, when you insert mag, the slide lifts here. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. If you look here, keep your eyes focused where the slide meets the frame. See that? It only does that on that side, it doesn't do it to this side. But it doesn't affect anything, it works fine, it doesn't do anything, just something I wanted to point out. Let's talk about trademarks now that the project is finished. I could talk about the trademarks of the gun, and we'll start with this side. There's Sport 102. There's a 17 here. On the trigger guard, we have FP, firepower. On this side, we have Sport 102 again. And for some reason, the S on this side is more defined than it is on the other. Don't know what that's about. But anyway, there's Made in Taiwan. That goes along the top here. And then underneath that is Sport Caliber 45 WSCG 104. Down here we have firepower again, but actually written out instead of just FP. And all these are textured, so that's really nice. You got your F and your S here, not really trademarks, but they're nice, they're textured as well. This whole bottom frame is textured, but anyways, yes, so everything works nicely, everything works flawlessly, so that's really it. I'm Benelli MF, and I thank you very much for watching, and I'm signing off.